Let me say something you'll relate to, but probably haven't admitted yet. Most people don't fear AI just replacing them. They fear AI exposing them too. Exposing the projects they never finished, the plans they haven't started, the ideas that never left the notes app, the discipline they keep promising themselves they'll develop. And then comes the big fear. If I use AI, won't it make me lazy? Here's the truth nobody's saying out loud. AI doesn't remove discipline. It reveals whether you had any to begin with. Ouch. Today, I'm going to show you how to use AI to build discipline, not dodge it. Here's something that's hard to admit. I've had weeks where I avoided everything. Client work, marketing, content, even simple tasks. But weirdly, I was still working, right? I have, lots of tabs open, lots of research, lots of taking notes, ideas everywhere, just no action. And I kept thinking, oh man, AI is making me soft. I'm getting too used to the shortcuts. But that really wasn't true. What was true was this. I didn't face the part of me that was afraid to follow through. AI didn't make me avoid the work. AI made avoidance easier and easier to see. And that's when it really clicked. The tool wasn't the problem. My fear of doing it wrong was. Now, here's a thought that changed the game. Discipline is not doing more. It's doing less, but consistently, right? People think discipline is about pushing harder, grinding more, forcing yourself into action. But real discipline is simpler. It's doing the right next thing at a pace you can sustain. AI becomes a discipline builder when you use it to reduce friction, shorten decisions, remove overwhelm, and make starting easier, right? Not to avoid responsibility, but to remove the excuses that block responsibility, right? AI can help you show up when you normally wouldn't because the first step becomes small enough to actually do. All right, so you want to know the 3 discipline skills that AI can strengthen? Listen up. Skill 1, clarity. Most lack of discipline is actually a lack of clarity. You don't follow through because you don't know what to follow through on. AI gives you that clarity in minutes. All right, just do a brain dump of what you're working on. Don't type out, the perfect prompt. Just use your mic and tell the AI what you're working on, what you're confused about, what results you're trying to get, and then ask it for next clear steps, actionable priorities, a simple checklist, realistic timelines. And when you have the clarity, discipline becomes easier. Your brain isn't fighting the fog, it's just following a path. All right, so skill number 2 is consistency. Consistency is not willpower. Consistency is a system. AI builds systems faster than any human can, right? After getting some clarity, ask the AI to suggest templates, routines, reminders, habits, automations. These aren't shortcuts, they're structures. People fall off because there's no structure to fall into. AI fills that gap. And skill number 3, emotional discipline. This is a big one. When you sit down to do meaningful work, emotions show up, right? Fear, self-doubt, pressure, perfectionism. AI helps you process those emotions instead of being stopped by them. You can literally tell the AI, hey, I'm procrastinating because I'm scared I'm going to fail. Help me break this task into steps I can do. And then in seconds, the mountain becomes a staircase. It's not avoidance, that's courage. So, time to shift your thinking. Automation doesn't make you lazy. Unhealed shame does. People say automation makes you lazy. No, automation removes friction. Shame fills the gap. Shame drains discipline. Shame makes you hesitate. Shame convinces you you're behind. Shame makes you avoid action because it feels like a test. When you turn AI into a support system instead of a cheat code, You stop performing for the world and you start creating for yourself. So here's your practical framework, right? Call it a discipline loop. Step one, ask AI for the smallest possible next step, right? Use your mic to explain what you're working on. You're not trying to give it the perfect prompt. You're just giving it context, right? And finish up with something like, hey, what's the 5-minute version of this task? Give me suggestions. Step two, pick one of the suggestions or a variation on it and execute only that step. Not the whole plan, not the perfect project, just that one 5-minute step. Step three, return to AI for the next micro step. Now, chances are there's actually a pretty good chance that once you do step one, step two, three, four will just kind of flow. But when you get stuck, tell AI what you've done so far and ask for the next step, right? Just ask for suggestions and then choose one that makes the most sense and keep stacking tiny wins. And then at the end of the day, log your progress by answering one simple question. What did I finish today? And then ask AI to help plan tomorrow's smallest step so that when you wake up with direction instead of dread, right? This loop builds discipline the same way that lifting weights builds muscles, slowly, consistently, patiently, right? AI is your spotter. You still lift the weight. You just don't get crushed under it anymore. All right. So remember this, discipline's easier when you stop doing it alone. You're not lazy. You're just overwhelmed. You're tired of carrying the weight by yourself. You're tired of feeling like you should have more willpower. AI doesn't replace discipline. It creates a condition where discipline can grow. And that's the hidden gift. It frees your mind. It stabilizes your energy. It gives you clarity and it breaks the tasks into doable steps. It lets you feel momentum again. So discipline isn't a punishment. It's a kindness. It's a promise you learn to keep with yourself. So use AI to make that promise easier to keep. So if you want more videos that blend mindset and tech to help you build a business you're proud of, hit the follow button and leave a comment. We're building this together, one small step at a time.